3 minutes ago, I thought brick breakers were extinct. Honestly, I figured they'd been relegated to dusty arcade cabinets and nostalgic mobile apps. Then, this happened. And now, I can't stop chasing the next wild fusion, the next impossible angle. So what even is ballxpit? Picture this. It's a top-down roguelike where you're not just firing balls, you're orchestrating a chaotic ballet of destruction. These balls ricochet off everything with the kinetic energy of a pinball on espresso. And here's the kicker. Every single impact feeds a bubbling fusion cauldron. We're talking over 60 distinct orbs, each with its own flavor of mayhem. Imagine fire meeting poison meeting a railgun. You don't just get an upgraded ball, you birth a three-way spreading toxic meteor that vaporizes half the room in a blink. That's the magic. One more run doesn't just become one more minute, it becomes one more hour. Because the core loop here is tighter than a speedrunner's personal best, constantly pulling you back in for just one more hit of that sweet, sweet chaos. So we all know that satisfying tick we get when a brick vanishes. It's in our gaming DNA. The genius of ballxpit is that the developers kept the snap, that satisfying pop, and then replace static lifeless bricks with a vibrant ecosystem of swarming imps, shotgunning priests, a screen-filling boss that demands your full attention. This isn't just about clearing a screen, it's about tactical precision. Angles matter more than you can imagine, and I definitely have been slacking on that. Trying to do the perfect angles to where they don't really overcrowd you, it can be rough. And that's exactly why you're going to be trying over and over. So it doesn't just stop there. We also have characters in ballxpit. And characters in ballxpit aren't just cosmetic skins you unlock to look cool. They fundamentally alter your entire approach to the game. Take the Itchy Finger for example. Itchy Finger has scattered aim but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches balls if any are available. And he can move at full speed while shooting. And it doesn't just stop there. As you smash through enemies and clear rooms, they drop shimmering XP crystals, grab enough, and you level up right there on the spot. But it's not just a stat boost. Every upgrade node is a crucial fork in the road. Do you grab more balls to overwhelm the scream? Heavier damage for bigger hits? Faster velocity to make those ricochets even more unpredictable? Or do you prioritize resistance so you can face tank a boss laser without breaking a sweat? You're making these choices in real time, often while dodging a barrage of projectiles, and there's a lot of them. So that pause button becomes your only therapist. And keep an eye out for those high risk nodes that glow in ominous red. They can absolutely delete your run if you make the wrong choice. But they might just unlock a tier 3 fusion that breaks the game in your favor. What I like to call these are the evolution. This will allow you to upgrade the balls that you have or your passives by +1. It's kind of a chance 1 through 5. And if your balls are already maxed at level 3, it can fuse them. And sometimes if you have the right balls, you can even evolve your balls into something great. You live for those coin flip moments, the ones that define a truly legendary run. This RPG-like progression within each run keeps you constantly engaged and adapting. So, we're going to dive into a surprise factor in ballxpit, and that's base building. And that's actually a very crucial part of this game. When you finally portal home, you don't land in some sterile menu screen. You land on your very own island, just outside the mythical city of Babylon. And here's where the game gets another layer of genius. Those bricks you're breaking in the pit, they're not just for destruction anymore. They're your houses, your farms, your bustling foundries. This isn't some tacked on feature. It's integral to your long-term progression and survival. You fire an explorer ball and it bounces off your lumber mill, your grand silos, your gold mints, harvesting precious materials on every side ricochet. This is actually in the tutorial where you'll get to see, and honestly, when it comes to the construction and building the homes, you'll find out that if you angle it right, or if you don't angle it right, this is how fast your buildings can be built. The same precise angles you learn from murdering foes in the pit. They now feed your economy. Want to maximize your resource gain? Build tight. Use shaped layouts that let one explorer ball kiss 6 buildings per shot, turning a humble wood node into a resource geyser. The best part? You can move structures anytime you want. There's no placement fee, no penalty for experimenting, so optimize your base as you want. But these buildings aren't just pretty decorations, they're powerhouses, and you'll see them as you pick up blueprints in your runs. Each run that you have, the further you get, the more blueprints you get, and you'll be able to use those blueprints in your town to unlock characters and other special features that you'll be seeing in the game. One of the biggest frustrations of roguelikes can be feeling like you're constantly banging your head against a wall, losing all progression. Ballxpit definitely sidesteps this. A full run can be a brisk 6 minutes, and if you're just greedily grabbing shards, or it can stretch to 40 minutes if you're meticulously fishing for god builds. Either way, your base keeps a significant chunk of your progress. Even failed runs aren't wasted. They leave behind bricks, those precious resource crates you managed to lob home before your demise. So when you're picking up the wood, when you're picking up the bricks, or when you're picking up any of the resources inside like the wheat, they all go back into your town, and they'll be waiting for you there. The feeling you get here is one more upgrade, not one more soul-crushing grind. When you finally smack down the first world boss, you're not overpowered because of some random stat inflation. You're overpowered because you engineered a beautiful, intricate contraption of destruction on your players. You upgrade all your stats through your town, and you'll get to reap those benefits. 100,000 copies of this game have recently been sold, so it's going insane. It's definitely on the trend, and it's only $15 on Steam right now. So if you wanted to wait for a sale, you could, but I definitely recommend that you dip into your pockets and you buy this game. You picture this: triple shot homing balls, each carrying a lightning tag, arcing across the entire pit, some of them even upgrading into holy lasers. Wait, have you clicked that subscribe button yet? Because if you made it into this far in the video and still haven't clicked that subscribe button or that like button, then I don't know what you're doing. Anyways, that's right, holy lasers. Ballxpit understands the cardinal role of roguelikes better than most. Let the player break the game, let them feel utterly unstoppable, and then politely ask them to do it even faster next time. It's a symphony of chaos, and that reward cleverness and audacity. Ballxpit is without a doubt the most Moorish roguelike I've touched this year. It's deceptively simple to learn, yet impossible deep to master, and every single time you close it down, your base gentle clink of auto-harvesting will whisper, "Come back just one more run." Seriously, grab it, break it, fuse it. And when you finally create a monstrosity of a build that crashes your own frame rate, and if you play Megabunk, you definitely know that reference, drop a comment below so we can compare war stories. Subscribe for more roguelike content or any game reviews, because we will be doing more on this channel. Please comment down below, and please make sure you subscribe. It helps a lot. If you want to come watch me live, twitch.tv Crouton, and I'll see you guys there. Peace!